Right. So it does there. Even despite we upgrade the pot size to the large size, the jumbo size, uh, but still it's still some of those potatoes not fully submerged. But we're not really worried about that. From the past, we know that even though we can still just store it around and stuff and all that. So it's not. Pot might look like overcrowded, overfilled there now, but for a big for a big deal like this, a big meal like this, that pot is actually the right looking the right way. So if you may ask me, but you know we finished peeling. Wanted to try and record peeling the potatoes and stuff, but it won't work with this camera until we figure out some way to get a little tripod. And we might just spend a few minutes and build one if we have any spare time. Uh, and so that's boiling up now. We decided to set on some more tea. We actually won't use any more of the capsules or the sensor beans or anything. You don't want to. That stuff is some powerful thing, and you don't want to abuse it. Else, it won't be the one being abused. Uh, so we're just going to warm that water up and let the water cool down a little bit. And we have a nice cup of warm water or tea. Let's call it tea. We're going to just refer to that as tea right now. We already have other, hot cocoa and stuff for Christmas and everything. So this everything just help with the nice and refreshing, not too hot. Sometimes we drink it hot, but this is the main attraction right here. This is the thing that we're really watching right now. And, we're just having the thermometers and, the measuring devices and making sure, going around, checking every angle and making, the proper readings and, calibrating all the stuff and, making sure everything is good to go. So, right now, just going to get up a little bit. See, oh no. So I have some big trouble right now. Oh good. Good thing. So I'm just looking at that now. And I'm going to find out the solution for this. We won't stop the recording just so that you can see the kind of antics and stuff that we have to be dealing with. Which one is this? So that's the grounds wire. So we don't want to be talking that kind of stuff with thing. When it's on, you will see. So it's on now. So the thing is, this little wire here, this wire is connected to the light and stuff on it. You notice that we didn't tie a knot around it, or we didn't do this and that, and it just keeps sliding now to the basement. And it's a good thing because that thing disconnect and try to slide and slide all the way. So I slide down the stairs and we'd have to be going down the stairs. But that the grill, we put the grill on just in that contingency, that thing, and the grill did a wonderful job. So maybe a round of applause or something. That would have been a real thing, and and we might have disturbed the all the thing that we have going on, the meal here, all those precise measurements and stuff might be all thrown off. So no, a little negligible disturbance like that shouldn't really affect much. So we're gonna just do a little brilliant thing right now. And look, you see that? See this connection, this to that, really loose. So we just while holding it with myself right now, and so we're just gonna put it. Wow, that's outrageously loose. Oh man. No, so we're just gonna solve the problem even in the dark right now, and then there's not a chance of any further disturbance like this. I had the forethought, but we weren't even expecting to be bouncing the card around like that. So now we just put some heavy weights on it. That card, I don't know, trying to slide, try many times, try as hard, as it like, but that's a solution there. So we could kick this around and nothing. So we just make this look some dramatic effect now. This card has to lift all this weight. So that's not going to have to worry about this. We could probably just relax and remove the vent pipe, but we're not. Just have a secondary backup just in case you never know that the card grows some muscle and try to lift up the thing. So we have the golden butter here, and still have the currency there. We won't do a full calculation tonight because we have expect an expenditure tomorrow and all this. We don't really want to be calculating up anything because we've already been through it in detail today. I think we walked through it, both of us, me and my camera, never mind all the other guys. We went through it together and stuff. So we have to showcase some stuff over here. I'm not going to really show that boring stuff. We have some gloves and some stuff over there. Nothing of interest. But one thing we will be talking about here now is work, because there's no time to be playing around with other kind of stuff. So we have our books here to study. Not really study, because we told the guy we're a big time contractor and we done all this stuff and about 100 years experience and all this stuff. You all the other contractors, everything. So we don't have to explain. But all the other potential customers, this is it's for real. It's not just a big talk. This is a real thing, right? But we just need to brush up and stay sharp. So stay up to the cutting edge. So that's what we're gonna do with these books now. If you can figure out how to hold the lights and so we have an entire variety, entire selection of books. So I have the plumbing here, and we skim through it and stuff. But these books go into some real fantastic detail. Now, we don't want to be in any trouble with anybody on them, and the copywriting. We're not really educational any books right now. We're just glimpsing through it. So if anything, you're the one advertising the books and stuff. So there's an image that just came on there. I don't remember. So anyway, these books have the full theory, the full weldings and the full proper way to do stuff and this stuff. But being a contractor already, we already know all that stuff, right? But just have the quick reference, in case I have some kind of helper and they don't know anything. Just say, you don't have any time to explain. Go look at the book for a minute. So, and then we have the flooring thing. This is a nice one. We look through all kind of beautiful floors. So this floor is really rough now. We're just gonna scrape up this thing with a roof scraper and look at even that stuff. I don't even understand. I was looking at this the other day. Why that thing there? You think that would be covering up something hollow, but no, it's just this. It's like a piece of subfloor on top of the subfloor. So I don't know, and it's in a funny shape though. So we're gonna be ripping that stuff up, and without even any kind of regard or mercy or anything. So we're looking through these things now. I'm looking at some real stuff. Some real beautiful stuff. Look at this stuff. If you can even imagine, to even envision, you can't even envision this. So it's a good thing they took a picture. Because if they try to describe this kind of floors, there's no thing. And they show, the proper tools, all the proper stuff, and the proper warnings, and you don't need to lift this that way. You don't need to, you don't need to look like that guy in no time at all. So I don't understand what kind of pants and pose and what kind of trim haircut. There's all kind of guys out there, but that's just one of them, you see. So we're not really be laughing with the guy, or laughing at the guy, or laughing about the guy, or really talking about the guy right now. So we're just looking at these tiles and all the tiles and the ceramics and all the proper things. We bought these books, to be a real astute and contractor and stuff. And so we're just gonna glimpse through them, because we already basically this stuff is like the child's play stuff for us contractors, right? So we're just gonna skim through, get the scholarship going. And so now we have the windows and the doors. This is the tricky part. So looking at this, this guy looks like he did a good job on that door, and all this, and the roof in theory, and all the 12s of 12s, and all this other kind of stuff, and the hollow type, and the hexagonal, and these. So it really goes into great in depth and details, if you would pick up these books and look at them and stuff. And, you build some little silly house or some kind of house, the tornado comes and just rip everything up, like not even like a joke, like it wasn't even there in the first place. So, and then we have roofs. We have the roofs and siding and you see some really beautiful house outside. This is a real beautiful thing. I'm a carpenter, right? So it's construction work. I say contractor, I say other things, but actually it's a carpenter. I work with the wood stuff, right? And when I see this kind of stuff, it's really nice. I like to see this kind of stuff. Some kind of stonework or some kind of people like that. They would look at some marvelous arch or some marvelous castle and some kind of crazy thing. But this is kind of woodsman, kind of work. I like seeing this kind of thing, all the old American pioneers type stuff. But not even that, just some regular old cabin stuff and some, in the middle of the jungle type, type of stuff like that. So anyway, why am I even telling you this stuff? So we have the clear roofs and all kinds of roofs and various different roofs and is it roofs for plural of roofs? But the book is right there in front of us. So roofs. So we have how to install the vents and the stacks and this and that and how to install this. To be honest, I was going to write one of these